I'm Scott Ellinghuysen, the CFO here at Winona State. As Vice Chancellor Mackey talked about, I think the number one issue should be the funding of the base inflationary expenses that the campuses and the system experience. It's really difficult to provide a quality education for our students if we can't even cover our base costs. So that would be salaries, things like expensive library materials, equipment, travel. We've all seen what's happened with inflation the last couple of years. It has come down, but we still have some high prices out there for some of the things. On tuition, I think it's pretty universal that the best form of financial aid is low tuition. So tuition freezes are awesome. Thanks to Representative Pulowski for his leadership on those. But also, as Vice Chancellor Mackey mentioned, funding those tuition freezes is very important. It really puts the campus behind the eight ball if those freezes are not funded. Also related to that is differential tuition, so charging a little more for some high cost, high demand programs. We're seeing some increased expenses there in some of those programs. We'd really like to allow the flexibility to change our tuition rates through the differential tuition program. And then just expansion of the North Star Promise. Right now, I think it's, was it 80,000 is the
yes, 80,000
cutoff. If that could be expanded, that would be, and we've seen the great success of that so far. High cost programs at Winona State. What was the latest data? About 30% of our
30% of our students are nursing majors right now.
Right, and that's a high cost program, and so some recognition for that, whether that's through the biennial budget, whether that's through a tweak in the allocation model, somehow some recognition of that it's almost 1/3 of our students are in the nursing program here. And lastly, I'd be remiss, I don't know where this is going to come up, but if I don't put a plug in for facilities funding, so that's both keeper, operational, capital. We know there wasn't a biennial, there wasn't a bonding bill passed last session. Don't know if that's going to come up this year, but kind of as part of the request last time around, that workforce development fund for equipment, could we do something like that for facilities? Could we get 25 to 50 million and say to the campuses, okay, go out and privately fundraise, and then we'll match whatever you raise for the facilities project you have or need. I mean, we at the campuses, we have a lot of facility needs that we're just not able to kind of get off the dime and get moving. And so I think that kind of fund would really go a long way to help us.